Now, this goes right back to what I was talking to Tom Hartman about this morning. We're stuck. We're stuck between, on a national level, between neoliberalism and neoliberalism meets neo-fascism. I'm not going to tell you what to do, and don't tell me what to do. Let's just realize that after this election, it is 100% about how we organize to bring a progressive agenda to the nation, period. And as I look at Jeremy Corbyn across the pond, and I look at Bernie Sanders here in the United States, I realize that the problem, in my opinion, right? You came here for my opinion, so I'm going to give it to you, and then I'm going home. I realize that the problem is the fact that the progressive movement was not ready to capitalize on this moment. I think there'll be a moment tomorrow, next year, right? I think there'll be another moment in the future. But right now, the progressive movement was not ready to capitalize on this moment, here or abroad. Because we do have a propensity, not just as progressives, but as human beings, to disengage. Many of us cannot get into this for the long haul. Many of us cannot beat the drums of our particular viewpoints for years upon years. And most of us are so consumed by our regular life that we don't even have time to give it all the energy that it deserves and that it needs. And that is part of the structural problem. I get that. But at a certain point, when you realize the odds against us, you realize that I both have to work, get up at 5 in the morning and work until the end of the day, and then go to the revolution, and then go and do my part in the revolution. And I think that because we were not ready to give a strong enough alternative, let me correct that. We had an alternative, but we were not ready to beat back the machine of neoliberalism and the machine of angry white nationalism. We weren't ready for this time, in my opinion. No, not in my opinion. We weren't ready, period. And that's okay. That's okay, right? We're not the only ones that were not ready. It's a global thing. The moral of the story is we have to start right now. Whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you can contribute, we have to start right now. And we have to start right now and be consistent as long as we possibly can. Whether you are doing new forms of media, whether you are doing door-to-door knocking and canvassing, whether you are doing contributions, maybe you can give contributions, whatever it is that you do, if you can start right now and continue, then I believe that if enough of us are doing that, we can be in a position to actually leverage this false dichotomy or this atrocious choice that we have right now. And however you do that, man, that's up to you, right? You know, I'm not going to knock your solution. I'm not going to knock what you do. If your solution is the Green Party, then by all means, man, get out there with the Green Party and help organize the hell out of them. Help every Green Party to be like the Baltimore edition of the Green Party, right? If that's your solution, then damn it, go all out, right? If your solution is to try to reform the Democratic Party from the inside and take over and get elected as the committee chairperson and get elected as a precinct captain, then not precinct captain, but you know what I mean. If that's your solution, I'm not going to knock that. Go and do it. If your solution is to be a media voice and be out there and push people and promote people and give other people a platform, then damn it, do it. Every single one of us has something that we can contribute to make sure that when we run into this type of scenario again, that we are ready and that we no longer have to choose between neoliberal elites who completely disregard anyone that doesn't conform to their specific and very real world view that is anything but centrist, anything but moderate. It is a very specific, seductive ideology The choice between that and neoliberalism on the right, which is promoted by neo-fascism and white nationalism. This is the choice that we have right now. Whatever you decide, that's up to you. But for me, I got to look at November 8th, the day after the election, whatever day that is, and that's where we put our work in. That's where we put our efforts in.